Okay, I think we might be in business here. I feel comfortable with this. This will work. Okay. This is really for the future me, but I'm sorry. I'm wondering if that audio is going to be clear enough. See, can I view chat? Show chat. Hi chat. All right, yeah, we might be able to make that work. All right, so sorry if the audio's too loud. I don't know which way it's coming. I don't know if I'm getting picked up from my phone or if it's actually working from my Bluetooth headset because I got it to hear the audio of the game, but then I got the Bluetooth connected to the phone, so you theoretically would be able to hear my mic. So last game wasn't. I hate it here. Okay, minor detail, minor detail. Do it like that. All right. So last game I actually did pretty bloody well. I'm not gonna lie to you because I was literally able to I was able to get like a kill or so, and I wasn't even trying to play. But also I was able to play the way I was trying to play, which is by all standards you could just say it's pussy playing, bro, basically. But it's for me, it's just me being actively fucking realistic with what my skill set is right now. I can't take the opportunity of like me trying to go like blow to blow with these dudes, bro. Cause like they're just too much. Okay, so now I got a couple of problems, right? So the thought process is I know he might want to push up on me. I'm not completely low on health, but I'm also not at full HP, and I don't know what weapons he got. We're low on resources, so opportunities like this is where I really try to thrive because I have to take advantage of early game because once they start getting materials and stuff, I won't be able to do none to them. This is a revolver, so a revolver shotgun. So my prioritize right now is me trying to get some height, bro. Cause like I don't got nothing. I don't have nothing to hang with these dudes. So I'm trying to get height, trying to get my gear and all that stuff loaded up. But I do have relative cover. I don't see any visuals of anyone pushing up on me, so I should be straight overall. Past tense. Cause now I got somebody on me. They're above me. No, they're behind me. I see multiple footsteps, though. That's a problem. He's behind me. Gotta fall down. I thought that was bigger. All right, now what I'm gonna do is try to run for my life. Now the problem here is I knew there was multiple people. I didn't really have that many building materials, and I got to get out of there. Now I'm not justifying every action in the sense of, but just the thought process initially, because I know right as of right now I'm in brawn lobbies, so people are relative to my skill, so I'm not completely like just woefully outclassed, but given the fact that like people just by default building standards have increased, I don't know if this is 100% true, but it's like a baseline. Because in brawl, I don't think the skill ceiling has increased. It's actually decreased. It's really backwards. But we're not gonna talk about brawl right here. This is gonna be the one game I play with here that I upload because my other attempts were like kind of duds. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get more materials, right? And see if I can run my fade back again. because I didn't lose that fight outright. There was two people there and one dude was on me. And it seems like he had more building materials because once again I was trying to get height, but I don't want to focus too much on the whole, getting I gotta get high ground. Because that was one of the running gags back like in season like 1, 3, like when they season 5 and 6 and on, because that's really when they started doing the high ground and all that type of stuff. But I did say on the other live stream that I did, but I say don't watch it. But if you do, I appreciate it. But like, don't. Um, what if I knew how big Fortnite was gonna be? I probably would have just stayed consistent on it, gang. I'm not gonna hold you, because I would have figured something out. I don't know, bro. I tried to get on the wave train, but we're not gonna talk about that. But bro, nah, bro. If I knew early on, I would have just kept playing, because I would have been able to grow with everyone. You know what I mean? Would have been right there making some videos, bro. That's good job security right there. Yeah, another season, another meta for me to teach people. Man. Plus, I would do it different too. Like, I wouldn't just be regurgitating the same advice over and over again. All right, so I know someone might be to my right here. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I hear him real close, real close. I might die here, but I'm committing to this fight to the best of my abilities. That is. Let's go. Let's go. I saw that he was low, bro, and I totally pushed up on that. I was like, Flesh? No shield? And that's what I mean. Like, if I was fighting a good player, air quote, because I'm not going to degrade or diminish what I did there, because I played it to the best of my abilities. That bro probably would have built up or some other shit, but I also did hear him trying to get resources and stuff. So I got another person. So what I'm gonna do is immediately just start booking it, but not running away, because I might have a chance to beat him. I don't think there's no one behind me, so that's why I'm not immediately building. I don't know the meta for this season. I don't know what's the best weapon. Right here. Hold up, I got this. Come on. I'm okay with that. Damn it, I really wanted to finish him off. I really did. But I did good there, though. I applied pressure on him. I didn't give him no freebies in the sense of, like, oh, he'll just get away with this. I applied as much pressure as my skill set would allow. Where's he at? Right here? All right. Well, I'm just going to land right back up here where I was. Objectively speaking, there's no reason we should be playing this dumbass game. Oh, did he leave? All right, cool. Oh, he didn't. Oh, wow. He did not leave, huh? I'm okay with that play, bro. I literally destroyed his jump pad, bro, for the sole fact that he now has to come chase me. if he wants to continue this fight. I don't think this weapon's a good weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Which, I mean, I have no baseline. It's just going off of a raw presumption. Just my overall accumulated experience. All right, since I got a jump pad here, hold up, my arms are getting a little tired from that position. But also note how I'm not just like mindlessly doing shit. Everything I do is some action is intentful, and I'm actively looking. Cause I really wonder if he's gonna come this way or not. You know what I could do though? I got like 20. I got a 30 seconds, right? Let me look around, look around, look around, look around. I don't see shit. All right. Okay, let me pad my next trip here. This probably be the best. Probably be the best bet to do this. And we're going to go to the moon, to the heavens. I alone is better than you. All right. And I don't know how to describe it though, game. Anything I do feels like I'm getting more. I'm getting rewarded for the hard work that I'm putting in. If this makes sense. And plus, this also gives me something that is unique to me alone. So now, not only am I able to do something I wanted to do, where I'm streaming anyways, but it's like, all right, I'm playing on this. No one else has done this, and it's not like I'm objectively bad, right? Because if you give me a teammate that's like really good at building or whatever, and they help me a little bit, like with my aiming, some other stuff, I wouldn't be. I would be able to lead us to victory, if that makes sense. So it's not like, oh, just complete. I have the game sense and stuff like that in general. I just don't have the mechanics when it comes to the building and stuff. That's way too complicated. And I know for a fact I got dyslexia real bad, but I might be autistic too. That's one of the next things on the to-do list is to get fully tested. Because the second I found out I might be autistic too, bro, I said, ah, hell no, I got to get tested. So right now, if it was like a real game, which I don't know how to describe that, it's either you get what I mean or you don't. I would totally I would totally prioritizing getting circle position real hard. All right, that's a semi-fire, which I'm doing already, but I would make sure I do it mad early because, like, resources wise, I'm not doing bad. There's a lot of trees. What I could do as I'm coming into circle is I can cut some of the trees. Like, how do I describe this? I will die for this explanation. So, like, let's say I'm coming in, like, circles here, right? And I'm coming in the way I'm coming. I would destroy a lot of the trees in whatever vantage point I'd be at. Like, let's say everyone's gonna try to get here because this is the best spot in circle, right? I would destroy a lot of the trees in the surrounding area just because I'm low on wood, but that also will reduce their cover while giving me the advantage. This is a lot more applicable to zero builds, yes, but it's still something I like to consider because, like, how do I not know somebody made it to end game, right? But they low on mats. You see what I'm saying? So it's little stuff like that to where it's like you might not be the best, but every little thing you do could give you the slight edge. Because if I have the best position, I got the best weapons within reason, of course, and I got all this stuff, I increase the likelihood of my chance winning. And then each time I do this, I'll learn what to do better. Yeah, this should be good. Let me reload. And what now we're gonna do, since it's this many people alive, the next person we fight most likely will probably kill us. So we're gonna give it everything we got and push, dig deep and push past our limits. I'm rewatching Black Clover. I don't know why though. Just voice was like, yeah, rewatch that shit, cuz not even gonna hold you. Like, I'm not even big body fatigued neither, bro. Um, it's just for the sole fact, bro. It took me so long to get it set up. Like, I even had to take like a 30-second, like a 10-minute break, bro. I was so pissed. All right. Note what how I'm not overbuilding neither. I'm building just enough to serve my purpose, and that's one of those things I feel like most people. So we both just suck. All right, that's okay. All right, if that's the case, then let me get up real high then. I'm not even mad about that because I actually did a lot better than I thought I would. So let me see here. What I could have did better was it was really just muscle memory, bro. Like my hand-eye coordination and all that. Like it just a lot of that was just kind of bad. So I'm trying to think though. What I could have did was I think I got focused a little too much on just not getting hit, and I wasn't focusing enough on actively doing damage, if that makes sense. Hmm. I'll play one more. I'll play one more because this is my Fortnite video. So I'll play one more because I'm not doing bad. So I should have prioritized trying to actually shoot because what I was trying to do in my head, right, was I was trying to get an angle. We was also on uneven ground. I was trying to get an angle, right, shoot, place a wall or a staircase, get a different angle, repeat that process. This way I'm able to maximize the output of damage while reducing the concurred damage that I get from my opponent. But I think I got too focused on building and trying to outplay them that I lost sight of the plot of the story. Because it looks like a lot of people don't know how to build right now. And I'm not trying to, what's the word? I'm trying to work on my low level fundamentals while that's the case, if that makes sense. Because I know how to build some, but I'm also not trying to be a build master. As I was saying earlier in that fight, right? I'm actively trying to build just enough to help me, but not enough to where I'm getting stuck in. Because what I'm thinking here, right, is I can make up my own build style by me being a counter builder in the sense of like if like I wish y'all seen the one game, right? So what happened was I was building up and most people expect build up, then I start building towards you, right? I build up just enough, fell down and repositioned in a completely different direction, but for enough because we had enough distance. And then if I had like a good aim and a better weapon, I would have been able to ma. Cause like I had a really bad angle too, bro. Like we're not gonna cap, right? Sorry about that. We're not gonna cap. Like I had like a shitty angle, like it was this, but like it was something blocking him. So and then bro was moving. He was like, "Where did he go?" And it was real bad. It was real bad. I didn't do bad that game. Surprisingly, it was the game I didn't play that I did really good, right? But yeah. So like little stuff like that. So I gotta. I need to. There's so many things to improve on, but in that particular fight, I should have just prioritized just trying to kill him. And then using building a little less, if that makes sense. Not I did everything right but I could have done that a little bit better to help me out in that situation. I think that would have been better. And since the light turned off, I'm just gonna play regular. I'm okay with dying at spawn on this one. Because what I might do is I might rotate out games, right? Where like I actively try to win or try to play normal. And then I have other games where I'm just actively trying to see how many kills I can get. Not and even me being full aggro is still not really aggro by normal people standards. Like right here. Right there. Why was your first instinct to build? Right? And I'm not saying this like I'm the almighty expert, but I'm just saying this for those people that it's applicable to. Where it's like, watching a complete noob. And when I say complete noob, that's half true, half generous. So now, what I just thought to myself was, all right, I can't spend all day looting, right? Because there could be a couple other people. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to hurry up, eat this real quick, all right, and then I'm gonna try to make sure there's no one else right here, and then I'm going to, okay, my point. There we go. Ah, yeah, I'm still not getting good at my mental placement for that yet. All right, so he still thinks I'm here. So what I'm gonna do? Hopefully, I can go ahead and run over here fast enough before he notices. Yep. Okay. Is that a bot? It might be, but if I died, I would have been like, oh, well, I'll get better. So I got to treat it with the same level of respect. I approached that pretty well. I came from one angle, let him focus on one thing, and then reposition around to a completely different angle. Took full advantage of that, and then kept it pushing. Now that everyone's most likely dead from this area, and I might get a couple of stragglers. Let me look at the circle. Where am I at? I'm right here. The likelihood of me getting people coming to me is low, but what I'll do is I'm gonna still loot, but I'm gonna be mindful that at any moment someone could try to snake my shit. I probably shouldn't cuss too much since I'm on the Nintendo Switch too. Yeah, we gotta keep the cussing low. I'm gonna try, but that's easier said than done. Every like third word is a cuss word. What did I get? Do I get something? I guess it's this shit right here. I'm not taking any chances when it comes to healing, bro. I've seen it. It's happened to me. Great men have fallen for such a minor mistake. Oh wow, the flag lets me see all the chests. Okay, that's what it does. All right, cool. Now, realistically, I really don't need to be looting. Like, if I was to be actually, whew, I thought I was cooked. If I was to be what? It takes a slot? That's bogus. If I was trying to be actually aggro, but I mean, I got 3 kills. You know what I mean? Like, I got 3 whole bloody kills, bro. I'm gonna take that with glee, pride, and joy. As I say this, I'm charging to the next fight. Okay, hold up. Bad habit. Make sure if you're not in immediate danger or combat, don't be sprinting unnecessarily. Now, the problem too was I realized something. I could have gotten more materials. If someone's made it this far, whoa, there's still 50 players alive? Oh. Fuck it. Let's just go see what we can do then. Oh, so I'm here fighting that way. Oh, wait, where am I at? Map wise. I'm running to the center of the map. Yeah, I lied. JKLOL. I'm not doing that to myself. I'm just not. Because one of the rules of thumbs is I hate going dead center unless there's a reason. Unless, like, it's early game, it's one of those slow games, and everyone's just like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but just like everyone's everywhere. Or something. I don't know. It's a certain type of flow when the game's going. If I realize the game isn't going nowhere, bro, and my best bet would be to hold down and bunker somewhere, I'm gonna just have to do that. Because there's been too many times where I've gotten God position or I'll go too center too early. Ooh, who's the better target? Oh, that just sucks. Okay, stay calm, don't panic. Okay, I'm panicking. Gotta go. You got it, my fault. I couldn't hit my shots for shit, bro. This controller sucks. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay. But I did stay relatively calm. I didn't completely panic. I could have done that a little bit better, but trying to get used to these little tiny Joy-Cons is not the easiest. Okay. Alright. But it's not a big deal. I reset it. I'm not dead. Because I honestly thought I was going to die the second I stepped in there. Like, once I realized what it was going on. But I'm not familiar with the shotguns. There's a lot of stuff that why I didn't do good in that fight. And it's good because I'm not really even worried about me being on the console. I don't know these weapons yet. Okay. I mean, I bet bro would leave too. I would. Chat, look at this. Look at this. What'd I just say? God damn, I hate being center circle, bro. Plus, I would rather disengage from like 100 fights, bro. Than I don't know what the alternative is. That disengage and live, then not disengage and die or something. I don't, because that means I learned something and I learned it quick enough. I don't know. I see that as a good thing. Like I learned something quick. God damn it. Yeah, you're doing too much for my liking, Bucko. Oh, I almost tried to cone him. I tried to cone him right there. I'm gonna let them duke it out while I wait. Damn, I did not know bro had an angle. Okay, running low on building materials. I really got to get the fuck out of here. I didn't know that was there. I didn't know that was there. That was complete luck. Leave me alone. He was determined. I'm not trying to lie, bro, but like, holy shit, these buttons are so fucking annoying. Where's the light at, bro? Hold up, let me fucking show you. Look at this shit, bro. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I didn't do bad. I did not do bad. Just got to play more just to get more familiar with the weapons and stuff like that. And once I get more familiar with the weapons and how that operates, because my base building and stuff like that, getting more used to those situations too. I was able to stay relatively calm. I might need to up my sensitivity a little bit. There's a couple of things I might need to do. There's a couple of little bits and pieces of things. Because right now, me worrying about editing, piece control, and all of that would be kind of pointless because I'm nowhere near that. But I also did say at one point in time that I was gonna die early on in the game, and I survived a lot longer, and I had 3 kills. So what am I talking about? But well, it will be maintained on